integral part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game.
I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Commodores are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Should have been my
You
pick.
get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring it down at the 11.
a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Trying to run it with the option. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into the clear. Good enough for first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's third down for the offense. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And it'll be smothered right at the
Come on,
line for
man.
no
You got
gain.
blocked up.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to pass. It's Promenhoa. The pocket breaking down. He shreds the tackle.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on it there.
Third and short in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback's got it on the option.
this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Toss it to the back, running left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Runs through the defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got a little pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And a throw for it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? They're able to get him down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out.
So the
decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
They tripping.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They tripping.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Short completion. The third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the
by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Winston. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Cromenhoek. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. And it's caught. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. This time a completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long,
They trap him for a sack.
a really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the defense
I don't know
smothers it.
who y'all blocking over there. Who in the world y'all
The
blocking?
defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Promenhoek. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Toss play to the running back going left. Change of direction. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to pass this time. Off target with a throw, incomplete. They misfire at first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. To throw, it's Promenhoek. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of him.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Ran by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Grant behind the line. It's Hansen. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. It's Vanderbilt on top right now. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Look at the throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. They'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring it down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball out to 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, And they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be brought down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. That one straight down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bring it out. It's Winston. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Dropping back, it's Cromenhoek. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
They bring it down right at the 20.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Jukes to get past a man. And his first down yardage at the 46.
How about that, Chris? Fourth down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Winston. Down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Behind the line, it's Thompson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Cromenhoek. Lets it go quickly. Brad made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes for the offense. Make a play here. They finally stop it now before it gets to the 16-yard line. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. The big fullback's got it here. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes for the offense. Make a play here.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta block that. That's messed up.
Gotta give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Oh my gosh.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Looking to pass. It's Cromanhoy. I'll start it short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Gives it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball.
Oh my God.
He stops short. An enormous play by the defense. A
Crazy.
game-setting moment here as they preserve the lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and loaded away. The offense will spend the timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick.
Got it.
The offense
Oh my gosh.
got lucky that time.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. Most likely